Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to Kottabos Space Program, where today we are having a look at the SM Paramotor mod, which is being released by forum user Dr. Da Vinci, but apparently the part used in this mod and the idea came from good old Spanner Monkey. And what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a functioning paraglider motor. And it's amazing. So let's jump right into the spaceplane hangar and take a look at this lovely mod that has actually been around for a bit and I completely missed. So let's grab a Mark 1 command pod, as we'll need it for the actual testing in a moment, and then head down to the engine category where we have the paramotor, and we'll just pop it out on here. It can actually technically radially attach to things, but that's not really its purpose. It's meant to be an item used with the Kerbal inventory system strapped onto your Kerbal so he can fly. And I love that idea. So let's just go ahead and pop one of those in there. And it does have stats. It is, surprisingly, an unmanned command pod with a built-in alternator creating electrical charge, a data transmitter, an engine producing 4 kilonewtons of thrust, and has a battery of 4, max 5 electric charge. And yeah, it's a motor that goes on the back of your Kerbal and lets them fly, and that's just a wonderful thing. How could you not love it? And that's really all we need to look at in here, so let's just pop that off and go straight out into the world with one of these on, I'm assuming, Jebediah's back, since that's probably who's gonna grab for this flight. And oh, wonderful, it needed to be Jebediah for this, frankly. So let's pop him off, and there we are. We'll just sort of walk over here a little bit, and then, of course, right-click on Jebediah here and bring up our inventory. And all we need to do to make this work is right-click and hit Equip. And there we go. We have a little motor on Jebediah. And you'll notice here that we did get a new UI element added on, which is our throttle. It doesn't work with the traditional throttle, so you do have to use this little slider going from 1 to 100% throttle to control your speed. And to take off, all you need to do is jump into the air. And our parachute will open up with our lovely logo on there. And, oh god, I forgot to actually throttle. There we go. And now we're flying. We're flying on a parachute. It's glorious. I really, really love this thing. I have been flying around probably for a good half hour, just dodging between like the radar dishes and things like that. And it actually can get pretty dangerous because your Kerbal is moving at quite a good clip. So if you hit the ground, oh, you are perishing very horribly. So you do gotta watch out for things. If you run into a building or something, you are going to be kicking the bucket. But yeah, it's just awesome. You're a Kerbal with its parachute and a little motor on your back. How could you not love something like that? It's just fun. So yeah, that's really all there is to this mod. Not a whole lot to talk about. It's a Kerbal inventory system part. You strap it on your back, you throttle up and down with this UI, and you fly. And it's a truly wonderful thing. So if you'd like to check this out for yourself, you can have a look at the link in the description as per usual, but that is gonna be it for today's episode. A pretty short one here, but not a whole lot to talk about with this thing. It's just cool. So go check it out, have fun. I hope you have enjoyed, and of course that you do come back for the next episode, when hopefully we'll be looking at yet another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching. And as always, have a good one!